Hey, what's up guys, Solo here, and this is my brutally honest review, Dead Island 2. Okay, so basically let's jump straight into the pros. There's about 4 points that I want to talk about. It's the graphics, bugs and crashes, the gameplay, and the story. So, number 1, the graphics. The graphics in the game is actually pretty amazing. I don't think there's a game currently with zombies this realistic or this good looking. As you can see in the background there is a little bit of gameplay. It looks super amazing. Bugs and crashes is actually a pro because I haven't had one. I am at this moment, I've played about with 2 or 3 characters. I've got almost about 20 hours in. I have not experienced a single bug, a single crash, a single game freeze, nothing. I am completely bug free. Then let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty smooth. There's different heroes or characters basically, which is actually different classes with different stats. And as you play with them, you can feel, they all feel actually like different. They don't feel the same. Like for instance, a character with more agility, you can feel they are easier to move around with and dodge quicker than say a more tankier character. So the gameplay is actually pretty good when it comes to that. Then there's the story. The story is, I would say, not the best story out there, but it's definitely okay. It's a good story. I like how every character, you can kind of relate to their personalities, or you know someone that might be like them. It's really cool. I enjoy the story actually a little bit. Now let's hit the cons. So the biggest con for me, I would say, is probably the redundancy in the fighting. It feels like at some point you've kind of seen it all and you've done it all. When I play with a more tankier character, my moves are I would block the hit and then I would kick or drop kick them to the ground and stomp on them and finish them. And that sort of became a sort of like a every now and then type of thing, to an extent where it's every single time, if I can put it like that. So I wish they kind of put in more finishing moves or something like that, because it just starts feeling a little bit the same during the gameplay. But you can switch to a different character. There's like 5 or 6 different classes, which does feel slightly different, like I said. But I mean, are you really going to play the game 5-6 times? I don't know, maybe 2 or 3. And then obviously you're going to play co-op with your friends. So I think they should have put in a little bit more finishing moves, or maybe they still will, who knows. And the last thing that I want to talk about, which is probably also just a con, and some of you might agree or might not agree with me, but that's the price. Paying $60 to $80, $70 for a game, I still think is absolutely ridiculous. Why is the price of games that expensive? It makes no sense. I mean, I read about a game the other day that cost about $10 million to make, and the company, when they sold it, made over 100 million. And that was in the first couple of weeks of the game being sold. So I feel they can definitely reduce the prices. Look, it's a good game. The graphics is good. The gameplay feels good. Overall, I would give it a rating of 8.5. So it is maybe worth it, but I still feel the price could have been a little bit less. Well, that's it guys. That is my honest review for Dead Island 2. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. I think this is an amazing game. If you love gore, you love zombies, you like co-op games that's like totally different, I think this is it. This is a pretty decent game. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Solo out.